We're starting a new video series here at the Garden City Co-op called Inside the Co-op. What does the grain division do? What's a day in the life of the IT department like? What all does crop production do? These departments and more will be covered in this brand new series. We're going to start things off with the Garden City Co-op's media department, GCC Studios. Let's check it out. The goals of the media department are to inform, educate, entertain, and inspire its members and employees, and basically tell the co-op story and keep everyone up to date with what's going on, as well as serve as an advocate on the important role and work of our members, our farmers. And the great thing about this department is anything is possible. Hey, Tony.
Hey, Trevor. You know, we are the communications arm of the Garden City Co-op. Everything regarding social media, print, photos, video, it's all a form of communication, and it's all done through GCC Studios. So what's a day like? Well, if you're the type of person that likes performing the same job day after day, then you probably aren't going to like this job, because every day is different. Every day presents new challenges. As of today, we are in the midst of the holiday season, preparing for Christmas, and we like getting the kids involved from time to time. After all, this business is family orientated, and it is also comprised of several families on our board who have served for generations. So we do what we can to involve them and educate them as well as the adults on how this business is run.
When you watch a video or movie, it's easy to take for granted the amount of time it takes getting it on screen. And it all starts with pre-production. This stage is a lot of emails, phone calls, and meetings to get the ball rolling on an idea. Out of all that, a script of some fashion is usually formed. In our case today, it's a list of interview questions. And then it's on to getting the word out and scheduling our interviews. It also might involve going out and getting some supplies. We then move on to production.
It is here in the production process that the actual filming takes place. Sometimes it only takes a few minutes, other times it's several hours, and in some instances could stretch into days or weeks on bigger shoots. A lot of your Hollywood movies take several weeks to several months to shoot typically. For our project, we spread the shooting into a few hours over the course of 3 days to try to be more available for more kids to come. So it's time to set the stage. We've got to get the lights, camera, our microphone in place before the kids arrive. Well, we're done with the shooting, but we're nowhere close to having a finished product. We want an edited and polished product to be able to show all you guys, so it's off to post-production process we go. We use a camera that can capture to a card, so for the most part, we've done away with tape, which is actually quite the time saver, because normally I'd have to capture the entire tape before I could do anything with it. So if I had an hour's worth of video, I'd have to wait an hour before I could get started. Now it's just a matter of waiting on copying the media, which takes a fraction of the time.
Well, and after we capture the video to the computer, we have to assemble it on what we call the timeline. Cut out all the stuff we don't want and arrange it how it works best. So a lot of post-production is all about problem solving. It's making a story out of all these bits of interviews and other video that we've got, and that makes sense into a nice story. Today we're working with the green screen interviews we shot earlier for this holiday segment, and we've got them in front of the green screen. Now the challenge is going to be removing the green screen and showing some sort of holiday background. Today we've got a nice fireplace with the stockings, and so each of these video tracks is what we call a layer, and it acts as papers. So let's say this is video 1, this is video 2. So they stack on top of one another, and so what I'm going to do with the green is remove the green. Now why green? Green, and sometimes blue, is the furthest away from your skin tone. If you were to take out like the red of his suspenders, you're going to be taking away some of that flesh tone. So this is the furthest removed, so we key that out, and then essentially what's happening is it's telling the computer to remove all the elements of the green on this secondary layer, and then you're able to see below on that first layer. This is the cool part of putting everything together when you get to add music, because it just seems to breathe life into the video, or at least kind of take it in a completely new direction. And so we've got a music licensing firm, and what I generally do is try to find what specifically I'm looking for pertaining to what project I'm doing. So we're doing the holiday, so it's involving children. So I might go into my genres, and on this occasion there's actually a holiday category, so we'll just go there to the Christmas sections here. I'm going to apply that, and then I can just listen to the music. Okay, so we've got a few songs to choose from, so now it's just a matter of putting several of those in and seeing what works and what fits. That kind of works. I like how that starts. I'm going to put that as our opening song here. I'm going to have to go and mix this a little bit later in the process so that you can hear the kids and the music's audible enough but not overpowering what the kids are saying. Do you know what holiday it's
Christmas.
Done. After about 3 hours of production time and probably a little over 20 hours on post-production, finally got it done. So now the process is exporting it out to our social media, the YouTube page, our Facebook page, our website. So it's just a little bit of waiting while it makes a video file for me to upload, and that's it. And now we just do the process all over again with a new project.
At any given time, there could actually be several projects at several different stages of the pre-production, production, and post-production processes.
When we're not busy doing that, we're updating the company's Facebook page, doing data management by keeping the folders and files on the computer organized, and archiving old photos, preserving them digitally. There's always something to do in this department, so if you're bored, you're doing something wrong.
That's true. And that's the basics of what we do and our processes. We hope you enjoyed it.